Biology Exam Preparation for Medicine Students Part 3. What is the primary role of the rough endoplasmic reticulum, RER?
The correct answer is protein synthesis. The rough endoplasmic reticulum is studded with ribosomes, which give it its rough appearance. These ribosomes synthesize proteins destined for secretion, incorporation into membranes, or use within lysosomes. Lipid synthesis primarily occurs in the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, while ATP production is a function of mitochondria, and calcium storage occurs in the sarcoplasmic reticulum or smooth ER. The RR plays a crucial role in producing and processing proteins efficiently.
What is the function of plasmodesmata in plant cells?
The correct answer is facilitate cell-cell communication. Plasmodesmata are microscopic channels that traverse the cell walls of plant cells, allowing direct cytoplasmic exchange between adjacent cells. This exchange facilitates the movement of nutrients, signaling molecules, and even some proteins and RNA. They do not anchor organelles, break down macromolecules, or store starch. Plasmodesmata are essential for coordinating activities across the plant tissue, enabling efficient communication and response to environmental stimuli.
Which type of bond is responsible for holding the two strands of a DNA molecule together?
The correct answer is hydrogen bonds. In the DNA double helix, hydrogen bonds form between complementary base pairs. Adenine, A, pairs with thymine, T, via two hydrogen bonds, while cytosine, C, pairs with guanine, G, via three hydrogen bonds. Covalent bonds form the sugar-phosphate backbone of DNA, while ionic and disulfide bonds are not involved in DNA strand pairing. Hydrogen bonds provide enough stability for the double helix while allowing the strands to separate during processes like replication and transcription.
In population genetics, what does the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium assume about mutation rates?
The correct answer is no mutations. The Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium is based on several assumptions, including a lack of mutations, random mating, no selection, infinite population size, and no gene flow. These conditions ensure that allele frequencies remain constant across generations. If mutations occur, they introduce new alleles, disrupting equilibrium. This assumption allows scientists to use the model as a baseline to detect evolutionary changes in a population.
What is the primary function of stomata in plants?
The correct answer is gas exchange. Stomata are small openings on the surface of leaves and stems that regulate the exchange of gases like carbon dioxide, oxygen, and water vapor. While they indirectly influence photosynthesis and water regulation, their primary function is to facilitate the entry of CO2 for photosynthesis and the release of oxygen as a byproduct. They do not directly aid in nutrient uptake, water storage, or ATP production.
Which component of the cytoskeleton is involved in chromosome movement during mitosis?
The correct answer is microtubules. Microtubules form the mitotic spindle, which attaches to chromosomes at their centromeres via the kinetochore. During mitosis, microtubules help align chromosomes at the metaphase plate and separate sister chromatids to opposite poles during anaphase. Intermediate filaments provide structural support. Microfilaments are involved in cell shape and movement, and actin, while part of the cytoskeleton, is not directly responsible for chromosome movement.
What is the direct role of NADPH in photosynthesis?
The correct answer is carries electrons for carbon fixation. NADPH is produced in the light-dependent reactions of photosynthesis and provides the reducing power needed for the Calvin cycle. It transfers high-energy electrons to convert carbon dioxide into glucose and other carbohydrates. It does not split water molecules, done by photosystem II, generate proton gradients, handled by the electron transport chain, or directly activate light reactions. NADPH is indispensable for the biosynthetic phase of photosynthesis.
Which structure in eukaryotic cells is responsible for organizing microtubules?
The correct answer is centriole. Centrioles, found within the centrosome, are responsible for organizing microtubules into the mitotic spindle during cell division. They help ensure accurate chromosome segregation. Ribosomes are involved in protein synthesis. The Golgi apparatus modifies and packages proteins, and peroxisomes are involved in metabolic processes like fatty acid oxidation. The centriole's role in microtubule organization is critical for maintaining cell division integrity.
Which process results in the production of ATP without oxygen?
The correct answer is fermentation. Fermentation is an anaerobic process that allows cells to generate ATP in the absence of oxygen. For example, in humans, lactic acid fermentation converts pyruvate into lactate while regenerating Nd+, enabling glycolysis to continue. Oxidative phosphorylation and chemiosmosis require oxygen, and beta-oxidation breaks down fatty acids in an oxygen-dependent process. Fermentation is vital for energy production in anaerobic environments.
What is the final electron acceptor in the light-dependent reactions of photosynthesis?
The correct answer is NADP+. During the light-dependent reactions, electrons excited by sunlight are passed through the photosystem's and electron transport chain, ultimately being transferred to NADP+ to form NADPH. Oxygen is produced as a byproduct of water splitting, water donates electrons to photosystem 2, and ATP is synthesized through photophosphorylation but is not an electron acceptor. NADP+ plays a crucial role in driving the subsequent light-independent reactions.
Thank you for listening. If our podcast has been valuable to you, we would greatly appreciate it if you could leave us a 5-star rating and write a review on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, or subscribe, like, and share on our YouTube channel. Your support helps us greatly with discoverability. We hope to see you soon.